On September 19th, the Syrian Arab Army SAA and the National Defense Forces NDF repelled a huge attack from Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, formerly Jabhat al-Nusra, the Syrian branch of al-Qaeda, on Ma'an in northern Hama. Fighting was also reported in Tulaisia, al-Hira, Tel al-Aswad, al-Sukbi and al-Raya. In total, about 40 militants were killed. On September the 20th, the fighting continued in Tulaisia, al-Hira and al-Shata. Pro-Hayat Tahrir al-Sham (HTS) media blamed Russian attack helicopters and warplanes, as well as a lack of support from the moderate opposition, for the failure. Government sources described the HTS advance as an attempt to assist anti-government forces in Deir ez-Zor province. On September the 19th, the SAA entered Khujam village, north of Deir ez-Zor city. On September the 20th, the SAA continued to clash with ISIS, aiming to secure this important settlement. Once this is achieved, government forces will be able to expand their control in both the eastern and western directions. The ISIS-linked news agency Amaq has claimed that 3 Russian soldiers were killed near Khujam. Amaq released graphic photos purporting to confirm the claims. However, the photos suggest that the killed fighters were likely private military contractors, PMCs, supporting the SAA advance. According to local sources, Russia-linked PMCs are actively participating in the operation in Deir ez-Zor province. The US-backed Syrian Democratic Forces (SDF) have continued attempts to reach the Euphrates from the northern direction, advancing on ISIS units in Husaniya, Jiyan and Maishiyah, according to pro-Kurdish sources. Clashes are ongoing near the settlements. On September the 19th, the press office of the Kurdish People's Protection Units, the core of the SDF, released a video with an SDF commander north of Deir ez-Zor. The commander blamed Russia and Syria for alleged airstrikes on the SDF and vowed to fight Russians and Syrians if it were needed. Meanwhile, the SDF has moved a large amount of US-supplied military equipment to the Deir ez-Zor front line. Photos of at least one military column have appeared online. Syrian analysts say that the US-led coalition and the SDF will attempt to prevent the SAA advance on the eastern bank of the Euphrates. On the same day, the spokesman for the Russian Defense Ministry, Major General Igor Konashenko, said government forces have faced fierce ISIS counterattacks from an area controlled by the US Special Operations Forces and the SDF. According to Syrian commanders' reports from the front line, the Syrian army encounters the most severe counterattacks and fire from the northern direction. That is, where SDF forces and US Special Operations units are located, who are allegedly administering medical aid to these militants instead of liberating Raqqa. You don't have to possess profound military knowledge to see consistency in all these coincidences, Konashenkov said. Konashenkov added that water discharges from the Euphrates dams, controlled by US-backed forces, are hampering the government advance north of Deir ez-Zor.